Good morning, how are ya? Welcome back to a vlog. Mom and Dad are still here, so we got some Mama Papa Janse hangs in the books lined up. This is just gonna be a couple very happy, cheery spring days in my life. I have so much to tell you. So I got back from Nashville. Mom and Dad house sat. Clearly somebody is wiped. My parents, oh my gosh, I can't keep up with them. They're so active. Like, for example, this morning, their plans are going to play tennis and then going on a walk with the dogs and then going to Planet Fitness and then probably going to the beach and then we're gonna hang out. And that's like their norm. They're so active. And Max is not used to being very active. And so he usually fights longer than a 10-minute walk with me. But I think he went on some longer walks with Mama and Papa Janse. So he's properly wiped. Okay, first off, yesterday was not supposed to be a vlog day. I was supposed to film something else. Our flight from Nashville back to San Diego was like a mess. We were so delayed. I don't think we got home till 2 a.m. I was like dead the next day. So I also was like, instead of filming this other video I was supposed to film, just hang out with Mom and Dad and get some vlog footage. So we actually had a lovely day yesterday. I'll roll that footage in a bit, but today we're doing something that we're calling Dad Camp, which is basically Dad is, helping us do some things and teaching us some things. Like, he's gonna help me learn how to strip and restain our patio. That's one of the big things on my wish list, and some electrical things, just things around the house that it's like, it would be nice to learn, and we're calling it Dad Camp. Jordy is also teaching Dad guitar. So it's like Dad Camp, he's teaching us some stuff, we're teaching him some stuff, but I mean just Jordy. Today is my turn for Dad Camp, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think we might start power washing the deck and restaining the deck. So we're gonna have some fun little house project things today. I also have so many packages to open since being gone, so we can do a little mail time. It's been so long since we've done a mail time. And we can all name this friend. What should we name him? Go to bed. Buckle up. We got a lot going on in this video, and I'm quite excited for all of it. I can't find my comb anywhere, and I might have left it in Nashville. I normally like to have like the pointy part of my comb to just separate out a couple front pieces like this. Anywho, I've been doing this hairstyle a bit more lately, where I'll do a half up with a tiny little hair tie, like one of the little tiny elastic ones, but then I'll secure it in place with this clip, and it will actually like stay in place, obviously so much better than just a clip, but like look pretty good all day long. So I'm gonna do that again today. I'm also just now realizing I don't think I own a hairspray. I have like some kind of extra flyaway guys. I think I've had a lot of new growth in here, and so I would like to hairspray them back. I don't think I literally own a hairspray. Does anybody have any recommendations for a clean brand of hairspray? I would love to know your thoughts. I actually recently found this website called Organic Bunny, but she's a gal who like sources just a ton of different brands that kind of meet her standards, and she sells them on her website. I ordered actually some soap. I want to order some candles just based off of what she has on her website, but I don't always order it from her website. Sometimes I just find it cheaper elsewhere. So that's been a little hack. I'll check and see if she has any hairspray recommendations. But anyways, that's enough hair talk. Since we're talking about girl things though, I do have more girl talk things to talk to y'all about. So I just hit my 1-year anniversary, a little bit more actually. I hit it about last month, of getting off of hormonal birth control. So I've officially been off of hormonal birth control for over a year, which is crazy. My cycle length is like 35 days. I know the average can be like 28, 30, 32. No, mine is 35 days, but I've been tracking it through natural cycles. Forever ago, I did a TikTok when I first signed up for natural cycles on my own, talking about like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy how it literally predicted my first cycle exactly correct. And that TikTok kind of blew up. And then Natural Cycles reached out to me, and then they gave me a code to share with people. And now I'm getting to work with them. On today's video, I got to work with them probably a little less than a year ago, when that first kind of happened, when I was making that transition. I'll give you all my updated thoughts and show you a couple things. My ideal timeline for kids isn't for a couple years, couple to a few years. And so when I was getting off of hormonal birth control, I was like, I definitely want to make sure that I am understanding my cycle and using it to prevent pregnancy because I'm not there yet. So this is what my app looks like. This has been such an empowering way to basically use it as a non-hormonal birth control. Actually, if you follow this app, meaning you use protection on these red days that they give you, it is 93% effective with typical use, 98% effective with perfect use. But the way it works is it measures your temperature every morning. You can either use an Apple Watch, I use my Oura Ring, or you can have a thermometer and use the thermometer to measure your temperature when you first wake up. And that helps you keep track of your cycle, which is just, it's so cool. And I love now having the predictability of knowing first when my period's coming so that I can just be aware. Second, when I'm ovulating, like the windows of red days so I can be aware. And third, just like figuring out my normal cycle. It's been so nice. Like the last probably 3 cycles I've had have evened out at this 35-day rhythm, which is also like kind of mind-blowing to me. Curious if anybody else has that pattern. But as I mentioned, they did give me a code. Michel15 will save you 15% off. I do the annual subscription. I actually just re-upped my annual subscription since I just hit a year. Because when you pay for the whole year, that already saves you 45%. But then you can also use my 15% off and stack on top of that. I just realized that my promo code not only gets you the 15% off the annual subscription, but also they will send you a free Bluetooth thermometer, which is really cool. Michel15, just in case you're also curious about tracking your cycle, using non-hormonal forms of birth control, whether you're trying to get pregnant or trying to not. Either way, all of this information is so helpful, or even just like wanting more predictability as to when your period's coming. That's also huge. I have so much to catch up. Where do I even start? Okay, I think we start by rolling yesterday's footage. So as I mentioned, I decided literally on a whim, you know what? The most important thing is quality time with mom and dad. Let's spend a day with them, at least a half day, because I was so dead waking up the next morning after getting home at 2 a.m., which was 4 a.m. for my internal clock because I was coming from Nashville. I wanted to show them San Juan Capistrano because they had never been. They really like San Clemente, and this is just, you know, inland 10, 15 minutes from that area. And they like Dana Point too, and it's all kind of like a little triangle. And they're trying to just get their bearings of the area, especially the hope is that next summer they'll really spend a few months out here. Honestly, that area to me feels like Europe. Like it feels like you've transported to a different world, and it is a 26-minute drive. So that is kind of a fun little party trick to pull out when someone's visiting town and if they feel like they know Oceanside well enough and want to take a little day trip. So we did a lot. Let's roll yesterday's tapes. Bad news, the spot I planned to show mom and dad for lunch is closed on Mondays. I didn't even think to check that on maps, I'm so dumb. But good news, we found a cute spot that labels gluten-free called Trevors on the tracks. And the train goes right by. We're literally inside of a restaurant and the train is just, we could have taken the train too. I told mom and dad, I'm like, my ideal dream was to tell you to get on a train and get off at the stop and not tell you what we're doing. But the train only leaves up for like a couple of hours. So I was like, if we're doing this kind of last minute on a whim, I can't plan it out, but it looks like it would have been perfect timing. So oops, sorry. I feel like a lot of times I do things on a whim and it works out. This menu actually looks great and they label gluten-free and they have flatbreads and loaded fries and some more seafoody type things, and then arancini croquettes with truffle look really good. Okay, honestly, I'm so glad to know about this place because the GM there is celiac, so it was like the most gluten-friendly spot ever. So many fried things, own dedicated shared fryer. We need to come back. They have a gluten-free pizookie, like a massive skillet chocolate chip cookie with ice cream. They had a ton of gluten-free desserts, and we told the guy, the server was so nice, and I told him about like how pumped I was as a celiac, and he sent us home with 3 chocolate chip cookies for free, which is so nice. So maybe we'll take those to the Ecology Center for coffee later and have a little cookie and coffee and cards at the Ecology Center. But we're just gonna walk the town. I'm gonna show them kind of where the mission is and all the different shops, and then go back to the little cute little cottage shops on our way back to the car before driving to the Ecology Center. It does feel like it might rain, but hopefully it doesn't. I'm showing mom the antique mall. We're going fast as to not discourage dad from antique malls, because if we spent an hour here, he'd never come in again. But there's a cool ship wheel that I don't need. There's a whole new like marketplace that was under construction last time I was here. Did not think it would be done by now, but it's fully done. And there's like massive big buildings. There's the rodeo and the marketplace, which are separate. I think they each have like a collection of like food, drink, grocery type. That's the vibe I get. Also, what is this? This is a petting zoo, I guess. Oh. That's so fun and cute.
So cute.
So many things that I haven't even seen before. So that makes it fun. This is crazy how big this place is. Like buildings upon buildings upon buildings upon buildings upon buildings, and like this is the property. I had no idea all of this was here. There's like a Mendocino Farms, a Free People fermentation farm is popular somewhere in Orange County. It's been literally 10 years since I've been there, so I don't remember exactly where, but like second locations of a lot of things in here, not even including the giant food court we just walked through, which is the rodeo, which was where Red Barn. Where's the rodeo? I'm turned around. Anyway. Mom literally asked me probably 30 minutes ago if there's any nurseries that she can find potted plants to bring back home to her garden. And I was like, I don't know, we'll Google it later. We are at the Ecology Center and now they're selling potted plants. There's like grapefruit, what is that? A honey mandarin, coffee bean tree. This is some sort of an apple tree right here. Our apple tree hasn't started fruiting yet. I wonder if they fruit every other year, because last year we actually had a lot of apples. Avocado, we have that already too. Sage, mandarin. Ooh, what is this? Or yeah, some sort of stone fruit. Pretty cool. Hi, good, how are you? Okay, these natural dye kits are so fun. Like these are the different colors that they dye. They are insanely expensive, like $65. I'm not gonna buy that. But I wonder if we can like source our own things, me and you guys, all of us, and play around with some DI dye. Oh, look, I bet these are all naturally dyed. Like, that is so pretty. Wow. That's that. Also, I came home to the most beautiful flowers. The pros team sent this, so thank you to them for that. That was really nice. And I also came home to packages that Mom and Dad set aside for me. So I've been saving them because I figured it might be kind of fun to do a mail time. It's been so long since I've done a mail time. I try to not do them too often. I also try to, not accept too much PR to where it would feel wasteful. But these were all surprises. A couple things I ordered, I think. Most of them are surprises. So should we do a little mail time while we wait for Mama and Papa Janse to get home from tennis? Let's do it. Okay, let's get cozy for a mail time. There is one thing I ordered. It was a business expense, okay? It's very important. I ordered Max a detective hat and a detective little cape, and me a magnifying glass. I have two potential ones in the works. One might take a while. I've literally had a friend from Ireland helping me source some things from there that I sent to her, and then she'll send to me. So I don't know how long customs will take for all of that before I can film that one. And then I have one that is not as visual, but is more of just kind of like video essay investigation style. So I'm curious to see how y'all like those. I don't know when they'll come out. I'm still working on them. These take a lot more prep than a normal video, but that's probably why I'm so proud of them. So we have wardrobe now. But the rest of these things, I don't know what they are. Something from Merit. Oh my gosh, a priming moisturizer. May's standing right here. She thinks it's something for her. I'm sorry, May. I don't think this works on your skin type. Look at her. She's like, please. Wow. Excited to try that. Thank you, Merritt. And another brand I love so much is Kosas. Ooh la la. We got the Plump and Juicy cleansing oil and the Plump and Juicy gel cleanser. A cute little Kosas towel and a cute little hair clip. So nice. This, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, my girl. Let's find out together. Wow, it is skincare day. We got a tonal, oh, this is for body. Essential moisturizer tonal treatment, an eye serum, and a face serum. They call it a topical supplement. I am refillable, that's cool. Whoa, wow, okay. I actually have been wanting to kind of play around with eye creams a bit more. I put on eye creams every night, but I just kind of put on literally whatever I have. I do feel like as I approach 30, one of the first spots I'm seeing kind of my skin lose some elasticity is my eyelids, which is genetic in my family. That is something that I'm wanting to be a little bit more preventative about. This big box. This one is Food May. Guess who I got a DM from? I got a DM from someone on Thomas Keller's team. I don't know if they saw me tag going to the French Laundry. I don't know. But obviously, huge fangirl of Thomas Keller. If you don't know, he is the executive chef of the French Laundry and other restaurants as well. He basically runs Yountville, which is a town in Greater Napa. And he has his own line of gluten-free flours. Everything at the French Laundry that they make gluten-free, they use his own flour blend. And so they asked if they could send me some of their gluten-free products. And I was like, are you kidding? Yeah? Oh. Okay, I thought they were gonna send me like a bag of flour and a brownie mix. Oh. Okay, May. First, this is the bakery we literally went to on my actual birthday. Bouchon. Oh my gosh, and there's cookies in here. There's different types. It's definitely either, no, insane. I'm so excited. This is a gluten-free flour mix, a different type, multi-purpose versus wholesome flour. It's a French Laundry cup. Gluten-free pie crust mix. What is this? No. Some more of his fancy chocolates. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Macadamia nuts. This will kill you. It's chocolate. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. Brownie mix, yellow cake mix, chocolate cake mix, a little whisk. Oh, this is crazy. Cup for cup team, Thomas Keller team. I'm speechless. Thank you for caring about this gluten-free foodie in any way, shape, or form. I was putting all this up on the counter to open the last bit of things with you, and this empty box was heavy. So I dug under all of this, and there's something else down here. Is this the French Laundry and Per Se cookbook? I have peeked. This is insane. This is insane. I'm speechless. My parents eat gluten-free too most of the time. So we are going to make some treats, let me tell you what. But believe it or not, that was not the most insane package we're about to open. This is the most insane package we're about to open. It's not Food May. It's not. The sweetest online friend. Her name's Natalie. She owns a company called Wearing Hope. She makes custom jewelry, and she asked if she could make me little bands to go with my wedding band stack, which I actually need to put on. I took it off because I am having some sort of a reaction. And what must have happened is some sort of product got stuck under my wedding band and then just like kind of sat there overnight, because for the past few days I've had this reaction line. So I need to put it back on my rings, but just letting it breathe for a minute. She was so kind to literally go out of her way and custom design me bands to go with my stack. Natalie, this is such a sweet note. The first one, this dainty, beautiful band. This is Jordy's birthstone. I love red. And so I was like, what a fun way to incorporate a little bit of color, but have it still be meaningful and purposeful. It fits perfectly. There's that. And then this one, when we were DMing back and forth, I was like, you know, I'm not taking his name. It would be really special to at least wear his name if I'm not taking his name. So she made this dainty, tiny, beautiful ring. Can you see it? It says Searcy on it. It's so meaningful. It's so sweet. Just the fact that I can kind of like customize it and switch it up is so sweet. It's so fun, Natalie. I'm in awe. Like literally the most kind and generous thing ever. Ever. I gotta stop blabbing so much, but I'm just in awe. It's so sweet. Thank you, Natalie. I'm gonna tag her brand. Brides, not brides, anybody just wanting anything custom. She stands for so many cool things. Her brand is just beautifully made, purposeful, intentional. She's so kind and generous. My friend Jamie Wolfer, who's a wedding YouTuber, she was like, I have to share this company with my followers because all the brides are going to be obsessed with the fact that you can like customize wedding bands to go with your engagement ring. Like how beautiful and wonderful is that? So I will link her company down below. Wow, between the gluten-free flour from Thomas Keller and these rings, I gotta quit today. I can't do anything else today. Today has been maxed out with feelings and joy and appreciation and love. Wow. Nancy likes.
My brother's an international man of mystery. Nobody knows where he was between 18 and 23. Well, somebody does, but it sure ain't me. Now he's somewhere in Northern California. I couldn't tell you his address, I couldn't get there if I wanted to. He's a selective recluse, and I'm just the sister of the international man of mystery.
I just got word that it's time for dad camp. Dad camp.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even want to wait for my husband because I am a badass woman.
You are a badass.
Yeah, don't need no man except for my dad. Yes, but we're gonna start with power washing the patio, I think. Mm-hmm. Moving all the furniture. I'm gonna put on some icky clothes. Is your back okay to move furniture?
Yeah.
I could probably move.
No, I'm totally good. Promise.
Yeah, I guess you did just go play tennis and then go to the gym and then take a walk, and now you're gonna move furniture.
Let's do it.
60s don't got nothing on this man.
It's not that old.
It's not that old. It's younger than Joe Biden.
It's all... God. I quit.
He hates that everyone always tells him he looks like Joe Biden because he's like, Joe's 20 years older than me. Be prepared to be impressed with my strength. Pilates princess. Okay, we have a fully cleared off deck. These are all the little spots where the paint is chipping. So we're gonna try to get this is my new power washer that I got from Lowe's. We're hoping it's a strong enough guy because it also is like gentle enough to like wash cars and blah, blah, blah. So we're hoping it's strong enough to power wash off all this icky stuff. And eventually we'll repaint it. But it's actually crazy how much larger this looks without all the furniture here. I might have to reconsider having a table out here versus something else. I don't know, because it feels so much more open right now like this. But anywho, there's our update. We're now using common household objects. By that I mean grill.
What is
spatulas. I'm telling the vlog what we're doing.
So these are two big spatula for the grill, and then this is what you use to clean the grill grates. And actually, these are our best scrapers yet.
I know, we're scraping all this off. And Dad, do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This reminds me of that time that I was probably 7 and Jacqueline was probably 4, and we thought we would be so nice when it froze.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
And we went out with hammers and flathead screwdrivers, and we picked all the ice off your car. Just
Y'all were so proud of it.
We could not wait to show you what we had done. We thought we were the most generous, just hard-working, selfless girls ever.
I know it, and it took every ounce of my body not to cry in front of y'all.
I remember seeing like a glimpse in your eyes before you were like, oh, thank you. And I was like, I think we made a mistake.
Well, I hope it didn't show too.
No, it didn't show too much, but I got some good practice in to do that again now, and it was something like this. Okay, it's, how many hours do you think we've been out here? 3? 3-ish hours later?
How much we've been out here 4 hours?
4 hours later. We power washed everything out here. It was actually or pressure washed, power washed. Is that the same thing? Pressure washer.
Yeah.
And instead of, I thought first that we were gonna just get all of the paint off, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be terrible. But we're just getting off all the parts that we're chipping. So completely got off every loose piece of paint. And according to the smart guy over here, we just can paint over this after it's all dry. So we completely pressure washed all this, all of the cushions, all of the furniture, all of the railing and the banister. And what, maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll paint tomorrow. If you care at all about our dad camp projects, stay tuned for the next vlog where I show you how this turns out. What do you think, bud? Was dad camp fun? I think we're gonna probably go to the beach here pretty soon. Mom wants to, she got new roller skates. Mom wants to roller skate at the beach, and then we might do a Taco Tuesday dinner out. But you're not invited to Taco Tuesday. I'm so sorry. I'll bring you home something. I need to clean up. I need to get less covered in paint and dirt and everything else that I just literally sprayed all over myself. I tried to clean out the inside of a trash can by spraying the pressure washer in the trash can. And then of course everything in the trash can literally shot up into my face with the water. And I was like, that was a dumb move. Oh, sweet dad is fixing some more things outside, literally right there. He's so cute. Also, thank you to Natural Cycles. Something that I love and have paid for on my own before I ever got the chance to work with them. And I have loved not being on a hormonal birth control and getting more in touch with my body, but like not being so freaked out because I know what's going on and I know where I am in my cycle and I know what's coming. I'll have my link down below, but yet again, the 15% off is awesome, especially if you stack it on top of the annual plan because then it's like 45 plus 15% off. Michel 15, I'll have all that down below. But I've talked for too long. Let's clean up and go have a Taco Tuesday. I knew he would woo.